Good morning and welcome. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. Today is Sunday. Happy Sunday. Um, we are going to do our daily reading today, taking a look at current situation and the influences around that. We have got the Somnia Tarot, the original edition. I just pre-ordered more of these. They're doing a slightly different version. And they're doing oracles, and I'm pretty excited about it. So, Somnia Tarot, you can look it up online, the Somnia. He's on Instagram as well. He's a photographer, and I don't know the entire story, so don't mark my words on everything, but just give you a quick glimpse. He had night terrors, and the photos are created from those. And then he used these photos to create a tarot deck. And so it's pretty interesting story. He is a super, I feel like if you look at the deck, when I show you the cards, these are like real, what he does, like crazy pictures. But if you see him on Instagram, look at some of his photography, is pretty cool. And I'm not pushing him or soliciting him or in any way like that. I just personally, I just think it's pretty cool. And the idea of creating the tarot deck from that, I think is pretty cool too. So I've always wanted to create a tarot deck. That was like my dream to do. But I guess maybe learning more about graphics on the computer or something, because I'm not a super good artist. I can't, I can do backgrounds and things like that, but I can't do people. I've never taken art. But I think it would be pretty cool. Maybe learn more about the computer. So anyway, there's that. I'm going to get started here. We're going to use the After Tarot for clarifying. Here we go. And the decks are kind of expensive, to be honest with you. I pre-ordered 2 decks, and it was not inexpensive, but pretty cool. They're different. They're very, very, very unique. Okay, so current situation, 7 of Pentacles, present influence, 3 of Wands, future influence, Temperance, what we don't see, King of Pentacles, what to look for, Wheel, unexpected, 9 of Swords. Wow, okay. Challenge, Queen of Wands, Strength, 6 of Coins. Where does this lead? 8 of Wands, Star. Okay, Advice, High Priestess. Page of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. I'm getting the impression this Page of Wands is something that you started that maybe you didn't think all the way through, but it was definitely something that had your attention and excitement. Or motivation, either one of those words would be what it was, just really, something, this is what I really, really want, and this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to go after it. So, which leads you to the current situation being the 7 of Pentacles. So this would be the work that you're doing to achieve these goals, the taking care of matters. But I feel like this honestly is the end of that, like seeing the fruits of your labor come to fruition, because we do have the 3 of Wands in the present influence. I feel like you've done the work that you could do. You're kind of at a point where now it's time to see, what I did, I can't, I'm not thinking of the word. What you've done. Like, okay, this is everything I've done. That's all coming together. This is my creation coming to fruition. And I think I'm keeping it open because it's not necessarily a particular thing. I mean, this is a collective reading, so it's kind of like I'm getting all these different ideas. But, you know, I think that the Three of Wands, most importantly, says that you are seeing it happen. You are seeing things come together. They're not quite there because the ships are coming in, and that's an important word to use here. So let's clarify the Three of Wands here, because maybe we can see if they're coming. I like the energy because I feel like there was a question with that Page of Wands. Sometimes when we have the Page of Wands energy and we go after something and we don't think it through all the way, there's always that question that it could go awry because we didn't plan, we jumped. And sometimes that works out really well. And sometimes actually it's better because it gets us off our rear end. And that's what like is important to do when you're stuck on something, is to just start doing. You know, don't wait for the whole idea to come together, because maybe the action of doing is going to bring those ideas in and help you. So it's a good energy, especially when you're like, okay, I got to get started, but I want to know da 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 da. It's like, just jump in. I do it, and then I kind of, there's a lot of times I regret it, but there's also times that it works out really, 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 really well. Tell me about the Three of Wands. The Moon, the World, wow. Five of Pentacles. I think this is, for some of you, this is going to be an action, because I feel like with the Moon, the World, and the Five of Pentacles is finally seeing things for what they are, and reaching that goal. And to me, the Five of Pentacles, though, is not necessarily bad. It's finding that alternative route when you do need help. And that's what I was just talking about with the Page of Wands. It's verifying that sometimes, because some of us don't like to jump into things, that jumping in worked. And I feel like that's what you're seeing, is that new path is working. And it kind of is very satisfying for you. So the Temperance is in your future influence. And that is, you know, really about balance, emotional balance. That's what she's overall about. She can be about a lot of other things too, depending on the reading and the cards around it. But I feel like this kind of just, in the future, you will be kind of very, the influence around you and how you move forward. 2 doorbells? Must have gotten 2 deliveries. That's weird. It's more about, like, it could be about emotional balance. It also can be about alchemy that she creates. When you take that emotional balance, you can create something completely new. And I look at it a lot of times putting the fire and the water together. Tell me more about the Temperance, please. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. For some of you, this is definitely, this could be a relationship coming in, King and Queen of Pentacles, with the Knight of Wands. This could be kind of coming together with somebody in a, the sun came out, that's why it got brighter. It was behind a cloud. With the Knight of Wands coming in, the Temperance being about that balance. Maybe it's like you and a partner, any kind of partner, or a friend, or but whatever this is, it's really important because it's the King and Queen of Pentacles, where you feel like, okay, we can work this through. We can balance this out. And we have the King of Pentacles in what you don't see. And I feel like that could be a person. I don't feel like it's you. Now, it doesn't mean that I feel like you're, you know, this is a male-female thing, but I do feel like this is the other person. They're in a position where, you know, I feel like there's someone behind the scenes, and I feel like it's this person. And I don't think you realize that they're coming in, because we have that as a clarifier, not as part of the reading up top here. It's down here where it's what we don't see. So this person could be someone that is recognizing you. Let's clarify that King of Coins. Recognizing you or seeing you, or kind of waiting waiting to see what's going to happen or something of that nature. Tell me about this King of Coins. Who is this King of Coins? I'm watching my daughter's cats this week because she's taking a trip. So I got the kitty. I'm looking at him. There's two cats. They don't get along really well. I had one for a while, and we were trying to get them to be friends again, and they just won't. What's really weird, well, I'm not going to go into the cat story. Anyway, yeah, so he doesn't like it here. Well, he doesn't dislike it, but it's not home, right? The other cat I used to have, so she's like she's downstairs happy in her space because she knows her space. King of Coins, please, in the What We Don't See. Hangman, Sun, King of Coins. So yes, I feel like this is someone who has thought about things differently. I feel like this is them thinking about things differently now. So again, for those of you, and we've had these readings where this person was kind of on the sideline for a while, they're looking at things differently and they're seeing the joy, and they're missing that probably to some degree or another. However, the wheel is in what to look for. So know that things are different now. So if this is an old relationship coming back around, things are different. It doesn't mean they're bad. They're different. And that may be okay. If this is a partnership, same thing. Look for the fact that time does change things, even just a few months or a couple weeks can make a difference in someone's views. Again, we had the Hangman clarifying that. So this person definitely is looking at things in a different state. Whereas maybe that's what to see too, is that, or we'll clarify it, but it also can be, moving on. Wheel, please. King of Coins again. He's all over the place. Death and Six of Swords. So this person has reached their journey, and you probably have too, where there has been definitely a transformation, but they've reached their journey. With this Six of Swords, it's reaching the other side. And I feel like because the time has passed, that they've done their work that they've needed to do or understand. And I think things are changing here. I do feel like really good stuff is coming in. I really do. However, we do have the Nine of Swords. So if you receive a message from this person, which you could, or, they call or something, it's going to stress you out a little bit. Tell me about this Nine of Swords. I tell you what, if we get that King of Pentacles again, we know it's all about that person for sure. Tell me about this Nine of Swords, please. Page of Cups, Two of Swords. No, I think you're going to be making a decision here. I feel like there is some kind of offer coming in. And the reason why you're stressed is because you really want to be sure of what you do, because you want to make sure that the situation will be gratifying on both sides. Right? So what I feel like here, the challenge with the Queen of Wands isn't our challenge. Now, I know this doesn't represent everybody because it is a fire sign, but what I feel like it is, this Queen is you saying, can I be me in this situation? So when I see the Queen of Wands has a lot of motivation and passion and excitement, right? And here we have Pentacles going on with the King of Pentacles, it's a different energy. And you want to make sure, the challenge is, can I still be my explosive self, or that self that's whatever it is? It doesn't matter what sign you are. But the challenge is you want to make sure that you don't lose yourself along the way. And I think that's really important. However, with the Six of Pentacles in the Strength, that's saying, yeah, you there is more balance here. There is more give and take. And I feel like you're at a position now where maybe giving is fine. Maybe they're in a position where giving is fine. They can give back now. Or there's something happening here where it just feels more balanced. We also have the Temperance and the Future Influence. So there is balance coming in, which again does feel good too. We have the Eight of Wands and where this leads. So that could be travel energy. It could be a message coming in. something's coming in that's just going to bring a lot of energy into the situation, and it's followed by the star. And anytime we see the star at the end of the reading, there's good stuff happening. It's where you're supposed to be. It's the where your guides and your higher self want to take you. It's where you want to take yourself, you know. Doesn't mean every day is a perfect day, because it is life, and we're not going to have perfect days every day. We have to work for our dreams. We have to work every day. You know, things are not always the way we want them to be. Again, that's why we have the stress there a little bit. Tell me about the Eight of Wands, please. Strength, Queen of Coins, Four of Swords. This is, I think you have taken that time out to heal, and that healing is done. And that's for you to recognize that the healing is at a point where things are okay to move forward. Eight of Wands, I'm going to move forward. I am. And what is the star? We've got the star. You know, this is one of my favorite cards. This is a beautiful card. Just the idea of this photography is beautiful. I like being on the mountain, snowy. Tell me about the star here. Tell me about the star. Star, star, star. A renewal of yourself. Judgment, Queen of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you're ready to give. You're at a point where you feel revitalized. You know you can still be you. And I feel like you're reaching those things that you've worked really hard for up here. And that you'll understand what to do next and where to go. It is, again, the Queen of, this is the Queen, right? Yeah, Queen of Wands. So that's, you're reaching your challenge. You're conquering that challenge. And that is super important. Super important. Okay, so our High Priestess is in our advice. And I just really, I mean, that's pretty basic. Trust yourself. Trust your gut. Trust, trust spirits. Whatever that looks like to you, your divine, your higher power, your, whether it's angels or spirits or God or your higher self, whatever that looks like. Trust yourself. Trust that the universe has your right intentions. And if you feel a certain way, there's a reason. Yes, maybe you have to look at it and identify it, but listen to your inner voice. Listen to it, because it's the most important thing. And I think that's really important. I mean, I think that says it all right there. So is there anything else we need to know today? 3 cards, please. 3 of Cups, the Sun, and the Queen of Coins. There's something happening here. I mean, really. And I mean, for some of you, it could be reaching a pinnacle part of your life, reaching a goal. But I do feel like there's a celebration that's really going to make you feel good and happy. The Sun. And I feel like that part of you that's proud and has worked hard is looking at this and going, I did it. I mean, that's the feeling I'm getting when I look at these 3 cards together. So there you have your reading for today. I hope you liked it. Please hit that like button. Give me a comment. Appreciate all the things. Take care. Have a beautiful day.